We got the biggest games on Steam for 2022, and Yoshi P talks about Final Fantasy XIV for 2023. All that more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Coming in at number 5, another group of video game testers has unionized, joining the Communication Workers of America. The union announced this week that testers of ZeniMax Media, a subsidiary of Microsoft, have voted to unionize. According to reports, around 300 testers in Maryland and Texas voted overwhelmingly to join. The CWA did not provide a tally. As this is the first such group under Microsoft's banner to unionize, it was an official test as to how Microsoft would behave. Previously, the company had stated that it would remain neutral and voluntarily recognize the union should the employees vote for it. And that's what the company has done. According to CEA President Christopher Shelton, the company clearly stands out from others that have worked to prevent unionization from happening. If they continue to do this, it should save a lot of headaches for both employees and management in the future. And coming in at number 4, a new year has arrived, and as is tradition, Yoshi P took to the Final Fantasy XIV blogs to address the Warriors of Light. Of course, Final Fantasy XIV is a paid MMO game, but just a little bit of a note about the free-to-play aspects, and specifically Square Enix, which is the parent company of the developers behind Final Fantasy XIV and the upcoming Final Fantasy XVI. It looks like the developers are looking to take advantage of blockchain tech, as they seem that its volatility will be of benefit to them. According to a post on Video Game Chronicle, Square Enix's president, Yosuke Masuda, issued a new letter detailing plans of the coming year, stating that the blockchain will be its biggest focus for the studio's midterm investments. He seemed to feel that the lessons currently being learned from all the problems associated with the blockchain will be of benefit. One point made in the letter is that some countries are working to regulate blockchain businesses more strictly. Japan is encouraging them. The encouragement, he notes, is led by, in fact, the government. And moving into story number 3, at the time of this writing, and this is a little bit said and over and done with, but just in case you missed it, there was originally a Destiny 2 leak that indicated that the game would be receiving some kind of subscription service. But don't worry, it looks like the entire thing was a hoax perpetuated by a couple of the game's more popular data miners. The data miners originally shared that they had found a possible Destiny 2 subscription code in the game's files on their Discord server, and according to a series of tweets by Destiny Tracker, the news spread like wildfire. But it turns out that Destiny Tracker, who didn't believe them initially, was correct, and that it was a joke, and that the data miners didn't believe it would travel as far as it did. An apology was posted to the server explaining that the joke wasn't intended maliciously. They also noted that they plan on not doing any more joke posts in the future. And coming in at number 2, according to sources, players that are vying for a chance to battle against the Legion of Vampires and Redfall's fictional island town in Massachusetts may be able to in early May. Those sources have also stated that Redfall will reportedly have an early access period before launch and for those who purchase the premium edition. Nothing has been confirmed so far by Arcane Studios, Bethesda, or Microsoft. However, insider Okami Games has posted onto Twitter that internally the dev team have pushed the game back 6 weeks from its tentative March release, now targeting an early May launch. Windows Central has also collaborated those claims and have backed them up with their own sources, mentioning that if things go to plan, Redfall will be available in early May on both Xbox Series X and S and PC via Steam, Microsoft Store, and the Xbox Game Pass. The quote-unquote premium edition will be available for purchase will be very similar to Forza Horizon 5's early access system. And moving to number 1, your biggest story of this week, Valve has revealed the best of 2022 for Steam today on their store, showing the metrics of many leading games in the digital platform across multiple categories and tiers. The top sellers and most played tabs for multiplayer games has revealed such games as Destiny 2, Apex Legends, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Lost Ark, Naraka Blade Point, PUBG, CSGO, Ark Survival Evolved, and others are at the head of that list. It's kind of understandable that these rose to the top, considering that the live service formula behind those games and the consistent player backing that they receive, thanks to fresh content pushed out throughout the year, that these would ultimately end up at the top. While those are leading the charge in player numbers and value, titles like Path of Exile, New World, Rust, and V Rising appeared on the lower tiers. And that moves us to the question of the week. Let me know in the comment section below what game felt like your favorite labor of love from last year. Mine personally was Cyberpunk 2077, but I'd love to hear yours in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out MMOBomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.